Hello everyone, this is Ethan with Coreware, and in this video we are going to be talking about MAP, or Minimum Advertised Pricing. Now MAP is of course the amount that resellers agree not to advertise below. This does not mean that a retailer cannot sell this product for less in their store. It just means that they cannot advertise a lower price. So let's take a look at this item, this scope by Burris, listed for $1,200 on our front end of our website. And let's look at the pricing tab of this product and product maintenance. We can see we have a minimum price set of $1,001, a displayed sale price of $1,200, which I happen to know from this, the client sale price, that there's a custom sale price set down here. So if I remove that, go ahead and click Save. And then I go look at this item on the front page, it will now show for our minimum sale price. So let's go ahead and see what happens when I set a MAP price of $12.50. Go ahead and refresh this. We will see our default setting where we can now see the advertised price of $12.50, but a little text that shows you to add to cart for best price. And in the cart, we can see that this is our real selling price. And many manufacturers allow you to do this, as long as the MAP price is the advertised price. So again, this is the default setting. However, some manufacturers are more strict and require you to actually sell the item at the MAP price. So let's take a look at setting MAP policies per manufacturer. In this case, we're looking for Burris. And we actually don't have a MAP policy set right now. Let's go ahead and look at our strict MAP policy, see what that does. Still set for $12.50. And let's actually go ahead and refresh this page. So now this actually tells us to email for best price. So this is all automated, and the customer, once they put in their information, will receive an email. This email will have a link to the product that will allow the customer to add that product to their cart at the price in the email. And if not, the customer could also just add the product to the cart at MAP pricing. So these emails are actually going to be stored on the back end in contacts, emails, and it's going to have the code retail store custom quote. And you can learn more about how to manage your emails and notifications in coreFORCE by watching our video or reading our article on the subject, which we will link in the description below. Now, going back to product manufacturers in products taxonomy, manufacturers here. If you wanted to, you can set to ignore the MAP price. Or some manufacturers, if you offer an email for price option, will actually require you to list the item at a price that's even higher than the base MAP pricing. So let's go ahead and set this to maybe 10, and the store will then show these items at a 10% price above standard MAP. This isn't necessarily typical, but some manufacturers do require this. So let's take a look at this. Save. Let's go ahead and refresh that. And we can now see this available for $13.75, or you can email for best price. So all of the options in this dropdown are actually from requests and due to the different manufacturer policies that are out there. Another option that you can do is you can set a MAP holiday. So a MAP holiday will ignore MAP pricing on the holiday that it's set to. So let's maybe set a start date of today, which just so happens to be March 25th, 2021. We'll set an end date of, let's just say 2 days from now. And we will go ahead and click Save. And this now just goes back to the default MAP pricing, where you can just add to cart for best price. And voila, here it is for our minimum price. Now, let's also take just a minute to talk about everyone's favorite subject, MAP violations, and why manufacturers might even care. Well, as consumers flock to e-commerce, distributors and manufacturers want to make sure that their brand's image remains protected. And as such, map violation monitoring technology has really stepped up in recent years. One example is TrackStreet, which is a major bot that checks map compliance for manufacturers. Now, this bot apparently has the intelligence to add the products to cart and check the in-cart price. And this is just one of the solutions out there for distributors and manufacturers. While a manufacturer can't control what a dealer will actually sell their product for, in the worst case scenario for a dealer, a manufacturer may refuse to let the dealer sell their products. This will generally only come after repeated warnings, and you should generally receive a final warning. So, as a software company, all of the data in our shooting sports catalog comes straight from distributors and manufacturers. We are by no means responsible for the accuracy of this data. Regardless, we do take pride in the services we offer, and we do have in-house resources that constantly work on our catalog data, and we do our best to keep information accurate. As a dealer, this burden ultimately falls on you, and you alone are entirely responsible for following all rules and regulations laid out by your distributors and manufacturers. Of course, as a software company, we do think it's important that we provide you with all of the tools you need to follow these rules and regulations. So, what should you do if you actually receive notice of a violation? First, you will need to immediately fix the map price of the item in question. You can optionally deactivate the manufacturer till the corrections are made by selecting that manufacturer as inactive. So in this case for Burris, we would go to the Details tab and mark it inactive. Next, you will want to contact the distributor that has the wrong price. And last, you will submit a help desk ticket with specific details. It is best for us if you can put this into a spreadsheet. We will need specific UPCs to be able to help you, but if there is ever a conflict between what's in our shooting sports catalog and you as a dealer's product catalog, the system will use the higher of the two maps. So if this is your final notice, you need to make sure to set the manufacturer as inactive so you don't get terminated. If you do get terminated, there's little we can do, but most manufacturers are understanding and will work with dealers so long as the issues are resolved. Maybe consider adding those manufacturers to your Christmas card list. It's good to maintain good, open channels of communication with manufacturers. And you never know, they may even send you a little swag to display in your store. And just to recap, so when you receive your final notice, you will need to contact the manufacturer and/or distributor to explain the circumstances. Thank you so much for watching our video today. And if you have any more questions, definitely check out our article on our knowledge base titled Setting Up Map Pricing and Resolving Violations. And if you find after reading through this article that you still have any more questions, you can always submit a ticket onto our help desk where myself and others will be happy to assist you. And we will see you in the next video.